Here also we were discussing collinearity only, as you can see over here. Can you see? But
No, we didn't discuss.
yeah, can you see my screen?
Yeah, ma'am.
Hmm. But this concept is from class 12. So according to your level, you can apply the formula. Let me show.
And there is a formula.
We can for your level, you are having the knowledge about the slope of a line, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
If I say that there is a line, straight line whose like coordinate of 2 points are this and this, then you will be able to find the slope, right? Slope of the line.
Yes, ma'am. Like,
Y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1.
yes, ma'am. Can't we apply the distance formula for it, ma'am?
No, we will be saying no. Distance formula we can't say whether, like, if we are having collinear, if 3 points are there. Let me take your question. If 3 points are there, point A minus 3 comma 12, point B 7 comma 6, and point C x comma 9. If these 3 points are lying on the same straight line, it's written over here, it's collinear. If these 3 points are sitting on the same straight line, then we are not sure about the distance between them. Okay?
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
uh, or one thing we can say AB plus BC is equals to AC, that we can take, but that will be more calculative. Rather than that, it is 1 marks question. We can say the slope of AB must be equals to the slope of BC. Okay, this
Yes, ma'am.
slope of AB and slope of BC will be same.
Yes,
That we
ma'am.
can say. What is the meaning of the slope? Slope means, suppose we are having the coordinate axis like this, okay, and if we are having a line like this, then when we are talking about the slope of this line, suppose this is line L, when we are talking about the slope of this line, then we are saying how much this line is inclined, okay, or we can in general way we can say how much this line is tilted. Okay, that's from here only the concept came out that when the line is horizontal, the slope is 0 over here.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and
Yes,
when the line is like this, we find the slope by using the formula y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, and there is a formula also, slope is equals to tan theta also, right?
yes, yes,
So
ma'am.
we say how much this line is making an angle with the horizontal, how much this line is tilted. Okay, so
Yes,
that's why we say when the line is like, when the line is like this, here the slope is smaller. When it is like this, here the slope is quite bigger. When it is like this, here the slope is quite bigger. So it is just going, when it is like this, the slope is bigger. When it is like this, the slope is more. When it is vertical, the slope is undefined. From
yes,
0, more, and when there is a straight line, we say the slope is undefined, or we also say the slope is infinity. Okay,
yes, ma'am.
so from here, from by using the concept of slope, since like all are sitting on the same line, so slope will be same. Okay, from
Yes,
here whatever angle will be there, from here the same angle will be there, okay, with the horizontal, so slope will be same. That's why we are saying y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 for the first 2 point will be same as, let's do it, y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. This one have, this must be equal to the other slope, that is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Are you getting it, Zainab?
yes, ma'am.
Here we will be having minus 6, there we will be having 7 plus 3 10. Here we will be having 9 minus 6, 3. Here we'll be having x minus 7. So 3, 2, 3 times 6, 2, 5 times 10. Let's do the simplification. Please do the simplification and let me know what are you getting as a value of x.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, 2.
Okay, you got x as a 2. Let me check. Here we'll be getting minus 3x. Here will minus 3x plus 21 is equals to 15. So minus 3x is equals to 15 minus 21. Yeah, 2. So this is how we will be able to find the x value. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And yes, we won't be able to apply the distance formula over here. We cannot say that AB plus BC will be equals to AC. That we cannot say sure and short, because B can be anywhere. It can be like this: A, then C, then B. Okay. So B
Yes,
can be in between. It can be after C, just like that. So here we will be using the concept of slope only.
yes, ma'am.
Now the next question which you have shared over here is the midpoint of a line segment. There is a line segment AB, okay, and the midpoint of that line segment is P, having the coordinate 0, comma 4. If we know the coordinate of B, that is minus 2, comma 3, then we have to find the coordinate of A. So we can say, let's say the coordinate of A is x, comma y. Okay. Now let's apply the midpoint formula. So the formula says the midpoint we will be able to get this midpoint. This is 0, comma 4. This one we will be able to get by doing x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. That means
Yeah.
by taking x minus 2 by 2 and y plus 3, y1 plus y2 by 2. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now we know whenever we are having this type of coordinate, like left hand side, right hand side, we can compare the coordinate. We can say abscissa over here is equals to abscissa over here, and
Ma'am,
ordinate.
can you explain the 0, comma 4 is equal to x minus 2? Like, how come 0, comma 4 through?
Okay, so when we are having a straight line AB, and when the coordinate of this is, let's say, x comma y, and let's say minus 2 comma 3. So how we will be finding the midpoint? Forget about the previous case. How we will be finding the midpoint? So for midpoint, can we use the formula x1 plus x2 by 2
Yeah, yeah,
and
ma'am.
y1 plus y2 by 2? Let's use the formula. So we can write x minus 2 by 2, yes or no?
Yeah, ma'am.
And then y plus 3 by 2, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
This is the midpoint according to us. But in the question it says that midpoint is midpoint is P, which is 0, comma 2, right?
Yes, ma'am.
4, 4. So can we say this 0, comma 4 and this one has to be same?
Yes, ma'am.
We can equate them. And then once we will equate them, we will be able to equate the coordinate, the x coordinate over here with the x coordinate over here, and the y coordinate over there with the y coordinate over here. That means 0 is equals to x minus 2 by 2. From here we'll be getting x value. X minus 2 is 0, x is 2. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Similarly, we will be able to get the y value also. Y plus 3 by 2 is equals to 4, which implies that y plus 3 is equals to 8, and y is equals to 8 minus 3, that means 5. So we got the coordinate of a, x comma y we have taken, that is 2 comma 5, right?
Yes, ma'am. Got it.
Okay. Any more doubts, Zainab?
No, no.
Okay.
And there is one more question I forgot to send you. Can I send it now?
Yeah, yeah, sure. Please send me.
Yeah, send it now.
Just a second. Okay, let me ask. Still, I have not got.
Ma'am, there is one question like I did it. I wanted to check if it is correct or wrong.
Okay, just a moment. No, let me call. Okay, let's start. So, which question from here?
Ma'am, the 127th one, I did it, ma'am. Like, I'm not sure if it's right or wrong.
Okay, how you have done that? Let me
Ma'am,
read the question first.
yes, ma'am.
So, it says that there is a triangle ABC and triangle BDE. Okay, so here if we are having a triangle like this, A, B, C and B, D, E is there. Okay, a ratio, and these two are equilateral
Equilateral
triangle.
triangle. Ma'am, so I use the like root 3 by 4 a square, one of the side ab square,
Mhm.
and then again root 3 by 4 a square, then cancelling root 3, I got the ratio as 1:4.
D is the midpoint of BC.
Yeah, ma'am.
B, D, E. Like this we are having, right? Two
Yeah,
triangles. Yeah. So the for the first triangle you have taken side as a, you have taken the
area
side
of
as a A.
triangle ABC by area of triangle BDE.
Mhm.
And then
Hmm.
and then I took root 3 by 4 BC square by root 3 by 4 BD square.
Hmm.
BD square can also be written as BC square, right? No?
BC by 2, right?
Yeah, no, ma'am. Uh, BC root 3 by 4 BC square by root 3 by 4 BD square.
Hmm. That is,
Uh, yeah, ma'am. And we can write BD square as BC square, right, ma'am? 1 by, no, ma'am. BC square by half BC square.
huh. We can write as a BD, we can write as a half of BC.
BC
Okay.
square.
So
Yes,
in
ma'am.
numerator we are having BC square. In denominator we will be having
Half
half
of
of BC. That's whole square,
1 by
right?
4. Yeah, ma'am. 1 by 4 BC, ma'am, 4 BC square by BC square.
So 4 is to 1 you have got, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, that's perfect. This is how we'll be finding.
Yes, ma'am.
Next, any other doubt, Zainab?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Here, you have sent this question or what? Just a moment. No?
Yeah, ma'am, I understood that how to do it.
Okay, you have understood.
Yeah, ma'am, area
Okay.
of the quadrant and the square.
Area of the quadrant we have to take. Okay. Let me take few questions. Are
Yes.
you like surface area and volume chapter is there, no?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah. That chapter have you prepared?
Ma'am, circles.
Surface area and volumes.
Yeah, ma'am, I have prepared it.
Okay, let me take few questions from there. Or meanwhile, if you are having any question from your side, please ask because day after tomorrow only you are having your exam.
No,
So,
no.
okay, okay, let me take few questions then. If we are having the question which says that two cubes each of volume 64 centimeter cube. Just a second, no? Just give me a second. So if the question says two cube each of volume 64 centimeter cube are joined end to end, find the surface area of the resulting cuboid. How to find the surface area of the resulting cuboid, Zainab? If the volume is given for the cube,
Ma'am, first find the volume of the cube, that is a cube,
Mm-hmm.
which is 64 cube.
Hmm. So, what
Now,
we will get from here?
cube root of 64
Mm-hmm.
is 8. 8, no,
Is it 8?
it's
8 times 64.
4, no, no,
4?
no, ma'am.
4. 4 times 16. 16 4 times 64.
Yeah, ma'am.
So
4.
it will be A is equals to 4, right? We got
Yes.
side as a 4. Now, what to do?
Ma'am, they asked to find the surface area of the resulting cuboid. So they asked for the TSC. It should be 2 LV plus LH plus BH.
2.
Ma'am, and L should be 4, breadth should be 4, and height and length should be, height and breadth should be 4, length should be 4 plus 4, 8.
Exactly. When we will place it side by side, then it will come out the length as a 8, obviously.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you will be able to do it. Let me take another question. Okay, if the question says a hemispherical depression is cut out from one face of a cuboidal of a cubical wooden block such that diameter L of the hemisphere is equals to the edge of the cube. Determine the surface area of the remaining solid. What to do over here?
Ma'am, we said that on a cubical wooden block, that means there are some circles, like on a cube, there is a hemispherical depression which is being taken off.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to find the remaining part right now.
We have to find the surface area of the remaining part. That's what is written in the question.
Now
We
here
are having
diameter is equal to D, and for hemisphere also the diameter is equal to D,
hmm,
and for radius is D by 2.
yeah, it's L by 2, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
So if the a hemisphere spherical depression is cut out from here, we are cutting out a hemisphere depression like this from one face of a wooden block such that L diameter L. Okay, diameter is L, then the radius, as you said, it will be L by 2. Right. What to do? Any idea? How to
Now
find the total
we
surface
have
area?
to we have to take the LSA of the cube minus the LSA of the hemisphere.
Lateral surface area of the cube
Yeah, ma'am, because they said to find the remaining. So they are telling about the TSC.
What are you saying?
Ma'am, we have to do the LSC, we have to do LSC of the, no, TSC of the cube, uh, plus LSC of the hemisphere minus area of the circle.
Exactly. Okay. So we will be taking the surface area of the cube. Okay.
Yeah,
The
ma'am.
cube we are having. Then we are having the hemisphere like this.
Yeah,
That
ma'am.
surface area also we will be taking.
And
And
the
on the upper part we'll be having a circular lid. So that we have to subtract. Okay.
yeah, ma'am.
Yeah. I can see you will be like the formulas you know already, right? What is the surface area formula for the hemisphere?
Hemisphere, ma'am. 2 pi r square, like the LSA, right, ma'am?
Mm-hmm.
2 pi r square.
Yeah. And what about the surface area for the cube?
Uh, 6a square.
Yes, exactly. Okay. So
Mhm.
basically we have to do 6a square plus 2 pi r square minus pi r square. Okay, here r and a we have to see according to the given condition that radius is L by 2 and diameter L of the hemisphere is equals to the h. So side is having the length L only. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Just a second.
So ma'am, here if we get the answer as L square also, it doesn't matter, right? Like,
Yeah.
since we don't know, ma'am, suppose the answer is 77 by 2 L square,
Hmm.
uh, the L doesn't matter, right, ma'am?
Yeah, it will be in terms of L. Okay, answer will be having L because we don't know what exactly is the value of L. Okay,
Yeah, ma'am.
just give me a second. Okay, if the question says from a solid, let me take this one. A medicine capsule is in the shape of a cylinder with two hemispheres stuck to each of its ends. The length of the entire capsule is 14 millimeter and the diameter of the capsule is 5 millimeter. Find the surface area. Find its surface area. Just a second. So we are having a capsule, okay, like this one, as you have always seen the shape of the capsule, like
Yeah.
this. Here, the question itself, it's like written in the question that it's in the shape of cylinder with two hemisphere stuck to each of its end. The length of the entire capsule is also given.
Ma'am, what is the diameter of the hemisphere?
Here it's written the diameter of the capsule is 5 millimeter.
Ma'am, that means for the whole capsule it is 5 millimeter.
Yeah, diameter of the capsule means when it says in the question that we are having two hemisphere and one cylinder, that means it looks like this one.
Yeah, ma'am.
These are the two hemispheres, and in between we are having one cylinder, as you can see. Okay,
Yeah,
so
ma'am.
for the cylinder, for the hemisphere, yeah, the diameter is 5 millimeter only. This total is 5.
Now, so for the cylinder, now we got the radius as 2.5, which is 5 by 2. So for
Mhm.
measuring the height of the cylinder, we need to subtract 14 minus 2.5 because the whole length won't count while adding
So
the cylinder.
we'll be taking 14 minus 2.5 only if the total length is 14.
Yeah, ma'am, 14 minus 2.5 minus 2.5.
Yeah, that will give us the length of the cylinder, right?
Cylinder. Yeah, ma'am.
Mhm. Once we will get the length of the cylinder, what we have to do, which formula will be applying for finding the total surface area?
LSA of the cylinder plus LSA of the 2 LSA of the hemisphere.
Yeah, exactly. You will be able to continue from here, I can see. If we are having a shape like this, okay, I'm not writing the question because it is like it is quite big. I'm just drawing the shape and let's discuss about it. Yeah, how to find if we have to find the volume of this object, how to find the volume of this object?
What is this cylinder or
We have to, it's the combination. We have to identify what exactly it is.
hemisphere?
Mm,
Hemisphere and cuboid.
hemisphere and cuboid. If we are having a cylinder like this,
Yes, ma'am.
and if we will cut it from here, so can I say it's just the upper part is here,
Yeah, ma'am.
this much part is there,
Yeah, ma'am.
okay, so that is the cylinder, the upper one is the cylinder, okay. It
Yeah,
is
ma'am.
basically What the question says, find the volume of further, suppose the shed. Okay, it's just a shed. Okay, in the question, it is like mentioned. A few lines are there where it is mentioned that here the shed is having the one of the in the shed consists of cuboid and the cylinder. So yeah, shape you will be able to get from the question also and from the figure if it's not that clear. So the bottom one is if we are having a cuboid. Okay,
Yes.
bottom one is a cuboid and the upper one is a cylinder. We have to find the volume, the total volume. This way we
So,
are.
ma'am, the volume of the cuboid plus volume of the cylinder.
Hmm. So what is the formula for volume of the cuboid?
A cube. Mm.
Cuboid. Cube. It's not cube, it's cuboid. It's made up of rectangles. Length into breadth into height.
Into height.
From there only a cube came, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Since length, breadth, height all are same for cube and hence we have got a cube for the cube, right?
Yeah, ma'am. L into B into H.
Okay. L into B into H for this one.
Our cylinder is 1 by 3 pi r square h. 1 by 3 pi r cube.
That is for cone. 1 by 3 pi r square h is for cone, not pi r cube.
Pi r square h, ma'am.
It's for cylinder, pi r square h.
Yeah, ma'am.
So only we will, okay, first thing first, you tell me what is the length, what is the breadth, and what is the height of the cuboid.
Ma'am, length of the cuboid is 7 plus 15. We have to add.
Mm-mm. If you will compare it with the bottom figure, can you see? Let me draw it properly. I'm not good at drawing the figure, okay? So the bottom figure, if I want to represent a cuboid properly,
Ma'am, this question is a bit confusing for me.
can you see it now?
Yeah, ma'am. The height of the cuboid is 8 meter.
Mm-hmm.
The breadth of the cuboid is,
7,
yeah,
right?
ma'am. Yeah, ma'am.
And the length is clearly given, that is.
15.
And on the top of that, we are having a
Mhm.
cylinder, okay? That cylinder is the, it's not the full cylinder, okay? We are just having this type of part. That means
Yes,
half of the cylinder is there. Half of the cylinder is been used to make this shade. Okay. So instead of taking the formula pi r square h for the cylinder, we'll be taking pi r square h by 2 or 1 by 2 pi r square h.
yeah,
Okay.
ma'am. Yeah, ma'am.
R, we already know what is the length of the cylinder. You only tell me that. I'll be moving to the next question.
Ma'am, length of the cylinder.
Hmm. Height of
So,
the cylinder.
height of the cylinder is 8 plus,
We are having a cylinder like this
yeah,
always.
yeah,
I
ma'am.
call it this one as a height. But
Yeah,
when
ma'am.
we just keep it horizontally like this, then obviously this one is the height.
Yeah, ma'am, which is 7 and 15
Mm,
together.
7 is coming in the this part of the
So it's
cylinder.
50.
Just 15. Okay, 7 is coming as a diameter of this cylinder. Okay,
Yeah, ma'am.
so yes, if you will be able to just identify the numbers, it will be like easier to just to do the calculation.
And what is the
Like,
diameter of this question?
yeah, what?
Diameter, ma'am.
Diameter of this shape?
Yeah, ma'am.
It's 7 meter.
Okay,
And
ma'am.
radius will be 7 by 2.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, basically we are having a cylinder over here like this. Okay, there also we are having like that. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm. So it's just half part of the cylinder. Now the next question is a solid is in the shape of a cone standing on a hemisphere with both their radii.
Ma'am, in the exam, is it sure that we'll get a 5-mark question of surface area and volume?
Yeah, it can come. Okay, there is no surety. You should be prepared with all the concept. Anything can happen.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, equal to 1 centimeter, and the height of the cone is equal to its radius. Find the volume of the solid in terms of pi. Yeah, there is a solid which is in shape of a cone standing on a hemisphere.
Ma'am, is it 10 centimeter or 1 centimeter?
Uh, one,
Radii being equal to
one,
1.
uh, let me check. Yeah, it's 1 centimeter only.
Yes,
So a
ma'am.
solid is in shape of a cone. However, 1 centimeter is very teeny tiny. But anything can happen in mathematics. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
there can be 100 person standing in a room. 100 people are there sitting in a room. So these type of thing can happen in mathematics.
Yes, ma'am.
So a solid is in shape of a cone standing on a hemisphere with both of their radii being equals to 1 centimeter. Here both are having r as a 1 centimeter. And the height of the cone is given is equals to its radius. That is 1. We have to find the volume.
The volume of the cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h.
Mhm.
Hemisphere is pi r square h.
For hemisphere,
2 pi r square h.
2 pi r square h.
Yeah, ma'am.
What is h for hemisphere?
But there is no h.
So what shall we write?
Ma'am,
What
I
is the
forgot.
volume formula for sphere?
4 by 3 pi r cube. So it will be
For
2 by
hemisphere,
3 pi r cube. 2 by 3 pi r cube.
exactly. That's it. You will be able to do, R over here, R over there, and H over there. Only the
And how to
formula,
find it in terms of pi?
yeah, in terms of pi.
Like how to find it, ma'am?
Oh, we just have to take 1 by 3. It's easier. Pi, R is 1, 1 is square, into H is 1, plus 2 by 3, pi, R is 1 over here. This can be 2 marks question.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
1 cube. So we will be having 1 by 3 pi over here plus 2 by 3 pi over here. Here the LCM is 3. So in
Yes.
numerator we are having pi plus 2 pi. That means 3 pi by 3. Okay, 3 gone. Only pi is the answer. Pi we are treating it like a x. Okay.
Yeah, ma'am.
The way we treat any variable, we just see the like term and we add it. Similarly we are treating this pi. Instead of this pi, if you are having root 2 root 3, then also pi is also irrational number, right? So
Yeah, ma'am.
pi, root 2 root 3, whenever you are having such terms, let's say you are having 2 pi plus 8 pi, so basically what we are thinking, that pi we are taking out common and we are adding 2 plus 8, that
Yeah.
became 10, and pi is there, so it became 10 pi. Or
Yeah.
if you are having 6 root 2 plus 3 root 2, so basically what we think, that root 2 we are taking out common and we are adding 6 plus 3, that means 9 root 2 is the answer. Or in
Yeah.
short form you can also say we treat it like a 6x plus 3x, and that is 9x is the answer.
Yeah, ma'am. Got it.
Okay, Zainab, then I can see you are well prepared for the exam. If you come up with any question, any doubt, you can send.
Yeah.
I'll try, like, I'll help you definitely.